guys, this is Corey with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas, and today I have a brand new floor plan to show you. This is the all-new 9,400 pound 2022 Forest River Arctic Wolf model 327 MB. Now this is the replacement for the ultra popular 298 LB, and this one brings to the table a lot of new and improved features compared to that 298, such as the bigger living room, the triple stacked bunks, an outside kitchen, which is one piece of feedback that a lot of people had on that 298 was that it lacked an outside kitchen. And it has all the other great features that you know and love about Arctic Wolf, such as the 15K BTU air conditioner standard, option for a second AC, auto leveling standard, rear vision camera, rear rack, all kinds of cool features. And we're going to show you all that today through an interior and exterior walk around tour and review. And we're going to show you a couple things that we don't care for on this one. Now, since this is a brand new floor plan, please leave some feedback below. We would really appreciate that. The Arctic Wolf rep is a very good friend of mine, or our Arctic Wolf rep, I guess I should say. And since this is a new floor plan, they're always looking for some consumer feedback. So let's go ahead, we'll jump onto the inside, and we'll start with the slide outs closed. So with the slide outs closed, as we step into the interior, and if we turn to the left, as with pretty much all dual opposing slide out fifth wheels, you're not going to get to much. Now you still have access to all three bunks in this middle bunk area here. So if you're at a travel stop and you can't put the slide outs out, but you need to take a rest and the kiddos need to go to sleep, you can get them in there. Now, if we go up the upper deck here, or into the upper deck here, I guess I should say, you'll notice that you still have access to the bathroom and to the master bedroom. And that's pretty much the case with all fifth wheels. I think with the size of this and the dual opposing slides, it does a fair job at travel accessibility. Now, again, if you need to get to the refrigerator with any dual opposing slide out fifth wheel on the, with the rear living back here like this, you're just not going to get to much. It is what it is. But again, it does a fair job at travel accessibility. Now, if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll recognize that this is a very familiar living area. And I think what makes this one so good is this is the same living and kitchen area, for the most part, as the 291 RL, which is their ultra popular dual slide out couples trailer. And a lot of people really like that living area, mainly for the kitchen and storage space that it has. And I love that they decided to just add a bunkhouse onto that living area and bedroom, and bathroom concept, and lengthen the trailer a little bit. It's a really good and smart idea. So starting over here, I want to start with the dinette. They do a really good job with their dinettes. So you've got two full-time chairs and two fold-away guest chairs. Now, with this being a bunkhouse, you're probably going to use all four of those chairs at the same time, but I like the fact that they give you the option to kind of get them out of the way if you need to. Now, you do have really good space on each side of this dinette to be able to actually get four people in here too, which is a very nice touch. Now, this one does a really good job with windows. You have all the windows on the back and the camp side of the trailer. Now, I had to pull the zebra shades down to make my camera work decently, that we could actually see what this looks like. But it is such an open feeling trailer, and especially if you've got the zebra shades up. Now, if we're being fair, These slide-in windows do not open, and I'll kind of peel one of these back so you can see what I'm talking about. I wish those would open. And you do have the viewing window in the entry door, which adds to that. Now, again, like Josh the RV Nerd says, and I'm going to kind of plug him here for just a minute because he does a very good job with RV tours. And I also think that they should add the thin shade because these doors are thin shade ready. It doesn't cost that much extra to add that. Pardon me. Now, I love this little USB port right here too. And the big reason I think that is such a smart design is you're going to be doing things here. You know, you're going to be working on a laptop or on a tablet or something, either in the dinette or in the theater seat like you see there. And it just gives you a spot to plug all those devices in, which is very cool, very nice. And actually, I take that back. That is a 110 volt outlet. I apologize. No, that is a USB port. I'm sorry. But anyways, I love the fact that it's in the slide box. So many manufacturers don't do that. Now, you do have the theater seats here. These have the light, heat, and massage, just like everybody and their brothers, you know, using the same concept here. Now, one thing that I personally really like on these theater seats is the fact that the console here is a little wider, and the cup holders are side by side instead of front and back. There is storage in this middle console, and when I talk about it, when I can just show you it. So perfect for all your remotes and things. And that is a soft close storage compartment there too. Now, if we talk about the rest of the living area here, on the back wall, you do have a trifold sleeper sofa that will turn into a bed for 2 adults. Pardon me. And the other nice thing about it is you've got these 2 side stands here. Those have pressed membrane thermal foil style countertops on each side of those. You've got a little bit of storage cubbies on that left side, and actually on both sides. But the nice thing is if your guests need a spot to plug in phones or they need to run a CPAP machine or anything like that, you're going to have 2 sets of household outlets back here and 2 full sets of USB ports, which is really nice. If we take a seat in the theater seats here and look at the entertainment center, you're just straight across from where the TV would go. We did option in the TV on this particular trailer, and we typically do on these Arctic Wolves, because you know, when you're paying this much, you're going to want a TV. It's just one of those things we've kind of figured out. You've got the 5200 BTU electric space heating fireplace down below. You also got your AM, FM, and Bluetooth media center. That'll control the interior and exterior speakers on this trailer, and it does have HDMI and USB ports. You'll notice all the blue accent lights everywhere, which you can turn all of those off if you don't like them. I think they're pretty cool myself. Pardon me. Now, if we take a look at the kitchen here, just kind of, you know, as a preview here, you notice you've got tons of countertop space. We'll peel all this open here in just a minute and take a look at that. You do have a 15,000 BTU Coleman Q Series air conditioner standard. Pardon me. Apparently I have something, or a frog in my throat or something. You're going to have dual AC runs too, which is nice. That's going to keep your RV cooled a little more efficiently. 110 volt ceiling fan as opposed to a 12 volt. And then if we look down at the floor, one of the things that a lot of people really like about these Arctic Wolves, and you can kind of see one of them right in this area. It's probably not showing up very well on that black island. But you do have in cabinet or cabinet ducted heating. So there's no heat vents in the floor of these Arctic Wolves, which is a very, very popular feature. We'll come back to the kitchen here in just a minute. I do want to mention you do have no carpet on the steps either. Shoe garage right there. You've got your breakers and fuses right here, which is an easy spot to get to them if you ever have a slide out issue or something. Motion sensor light. Pardon me. Now, one thing I don't really care for is the placement of these controls. So you've got all your, your buttons here. So your slide out, awning, lights, water pump, water heater, all that good stuff. And then your auto leveling brains right here. Man, pardon me. You can Bluetooth all this to your phone, but I really like that they just give you a button. You've got your thermostat for your main air conditioner, your one control hotspot prep, and your juice pack voltage monitor here. So all your controls are right here, which is really nice. But again, because this is so far back, I don't really like it because you can't see that other slide out when it comes in. And that's... Pardon me. That's one thing that I really think that the One Control app is a good application for on this trailer, so you can line of sight see that slide out as it comes in and make sure you're not going to crush one of the pantry doors or something like that. Okay guys, so I've got all the storage opened up in the kitchen. And if we start right here, you've got a nice place to hang some of the kids' jackets or your jackets right inside the door, which is nice. You're going to have a huge pantry. Now, it's not super deep, but it is really wide. And I like that because it's just easier to get to sometimes when it's a wide and shallow pantry instead of a super deep one. Now, bear with me here because of how I like to open everything. Let me get these doors out of the way here so I can show you the refrigerator. But if we look down below the refrigerator, you'll notice you have a nice bonus drawer, and I like that they didn't waste that space. Every little thing of storage in these RVs really counts. Now you do have the 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt compressor fridge. This is the GE version. And if we open up the freezer portion there, you can see that. So these are super boondock friendly. When you combine them with the juice pack and juice pack expansion kit like we have. And you can run these off of your batteries, or that's how they work. And you can run these while going down the road, which is super nice. Now, if we take a second here, we'll go over MSRP. So as you can see here, MSRP is running about $80,538. Now that's MSRP. That's what we should be selling it for. Here at Custom RV, we do work on a discount. However, since these videos live forever, we're not currently posting our sales prices. If you would like to know the sales price of this unit, feel free to give us an email at contact@custom-rv.com, and one of our team will be able to give you our best price on this particular trailer or any trailer that you see on our website or on these videos. Or you can give us a call always at 806-335-2336. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and we'll get back to the kitchen. So right here, you're going to have your 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover. You got an oven down below in case you want to do some baking. Extra pots and pans space underneath there. Now, under here, you've got a ton of wastebasket or extra pots and pans storage or whatever you want to use that for. And there's that other space right there. All pressed membrane thermofoil countertops. You've got the sink cover. One basin sink. It's a farm style sink with the high-rise industrial spring-loaded style faucet. You're also going to have the hand sanitizer station. Now, if we come look over here, you do have... where did they put them on this one? I know they've got outlets on here somewhere. Wow, they didn't on this. That is a... Ah, here they are. They're always moving stuff on me. Anyways, you do have outlets and USB ports right here, which is a very nice touch. You're going to have 3 full extension plywood box, ball bearing drawer guide drawers here. This top one here does have the silverware divider in there, which is a very nice touch. Big pots and pans or extra pantry space right here, and it does go all the way back over to this wall here. Nice chunk of countertop space. You are going to have an outlet over here where you can put a coffee maker or toaster, blender, whatever. And then you've got extra cabinetry space up top here, and it goes all the way over to the microwave and hood range vent right there. You're also going to have the removable backsplash and cutting board set up right here. I really like that. That's just a smart little feature. You're going to have really good storage behind the TV. Yes, I know it is a little hard to get to. I realize that. You could really overcome that by putting the TV on a swing arm mount, and I really wish Arctic Wolf would do that. And then up top, again, above the TV, you've got some really deep storage back there. Lastly, up above the trifold sleeper sofa, you do have 3 storage cabinets up here. Now, these are kind of tall even for me to get to. I would really like to see those on struts, but that's an easy, you know, $20 upgrade or so. So you can always have that done whenever you buy it. If that's all that's stopping you from buying it, give us a call, and we're not going to lose a sale over some cabinet struts. That's just, it's not the end of the world as far as a dealer, talking. It's not a huge expense to put those on. So with that being said, let's go ahead now and we'll take a look at the bunk room. And I tell you, this is such an unconventional bunk room. Bear with me here. I think you're going to like this. Okay, guys, so as we go into the bunk room, so again, this is a very unconventional bunk room. So if we look down here, you do have a nice chunk of duffel bag space is what I like to call that. Notice they're giving you the ladder, and you notice you've got not 1, not 2, but 3 single bunks. And just to be thorough, let's see if I can do this one-handed without falling off. You do have a nice chunk of space up here too. Now it is a little low, so you probably want a smaller kid up here. You've got AC and heat in here. Each bunk is going to have their own light, household, and USB outlets, and a little nightstand to kind of set their phones, which is pretty awesome. Now, again, let's see if I can not trip and fall while doing this, because I am super clumsy. I love how this ladder is fully collapsible. That's just a neat design here. If you want to let the kids bring a gaming system and a TV, there is plenty of room up here to do that. Now, if we spin back around this way, you've got good storage over here too. Now, I wish some of this was a hanging rod, or had a hanging rod, but nevertheless, it still is a very good chunk of storage space. I really like that. Let me know what you think of this. I don't know that there's another bunk arrangement like this. You still are going to have a pocket door, just like pretty much every other Arctic Wolf bunk room. But again, let me know what you think of this. Do you like it? Would you like to see it changed or tweaked in some way, shape, or form? Now, this one I could see being used as an office of sorts. Now, it would be real easy to bring one of those chairs in here, take this bunk mat off on this bottom one, have like a riser for a computer and, and stuff, because you've got a ton of storage. You can use, this as filing space. If you want to take this bunk mattress off, you can use this as an extra attic, so to speak. Now, each one of these is rated at 300 pounds, so just keep that in mind. But again, let me know. I think it'd be a cool office conversion myself. Now, it may be a little low. Like I said, you may have to build in a riser or something, you know, for a computer. But this is one I believe you don't have to rip the bunks out to make it a usable office. I think I might have stumbled onto something here. That to me seems like a pretty good fit. But let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. So as we enter the master bathroom, first thing I want to touch on, you have a nice 30 by 36 inch shower with the skylight above, so you can be upwards of 6'5" and still shower in here comfortably. You're going to have the Max Air vent fan up here, which is a whole house vent fan. So if you want to open a couple windows and turn that puppy on, it'll really get the air moving through here. Porcelain foot flush lever toilet. Nice placement on that too. You've got plenty of room around there. Little shelf here, which is a nice touch. And then you have this mega linen closet back here as well. I really like that, and that's above the wardrobe space in the bedroom. If we open up the medicine cabinet, that does have a mirror, by the way. You've got plenty of storage right there. GFI protected outlet, motion sensor light, press membrane countertop. You're going to have a nice, huge style sink right there. And then if we open this up down here, you've got some heat ducts, you know, just some paneling to keep those from getting broken. And then a spot for a little wastebasket, which is really cool. I like that. Now, as we go up into the master bedroom, you're going to have a nice drawer on each side of the bed, household and USB outlets on both sides of the bed. They've redone their cabinets, so you've got divided storage on both sides of the bed, plus the shelf up top. And how many of y'all remember that stupid little relax thing they had on there last year? I'm so glad they got rid of that. Was it just me, or did anybody else feel the same way about that? You are going to have your second 15,000 BTU Coleman Air Conditioner. So you've got two 15K ACs for a total cooling capacity of 30,000 BTUs. 60 by 80 true queen bed. So you can actually put a nice mattress on there. There is no king bed option in this one. So just keep that in mind. You've got cross breeze windows on both sides of the bed. They both do open. You can see this darker piece right there. And then if we spin you back over this way, this will be your emergency exit window. Real quick before we get there, you've got your second thermostat and some lighting controls. And then over here, if we take a seat on the bed, you've got a nice big wardrobe closet, shoe storage down underneath there. And then if we pan you back up, you'll notice that you have a spot for a small TV and the appropriate connections up there. And there is storage underneath the bed too, by the way. I just, for some reason, can't open those one-handed, but that's just me. So with that being said, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the interior of the 2022 Arctic Wolf 327 MB. Let's go ahead now, jump onto the outside, and take a look at some of the cool features there. Okay, guys, so we're back on the outside of this Arctic Wolf Model 327 MB. So starting up front here, we've got a fiberglass front cap that is automotive painted to prevent some fading. You've got LED docking lights up there, which I always forget to turn on. You've got the Rhino pin box up here. Now, if you're wanting something like a Rotoflex or a Flex Air or something like that, they are in the process of getting those for this specific frame manufactured, but they're coming soon. You've got your docking light controls up there and your auto leveling controls, as well as your battery box and spare tire compartment, and a little bit of storage up there. On each side, you're going to have a single 20-pound propane can. So right there. A 30-pound tank will fit there. They just come with the 20-pound tanks for the ease of exchange. Nice big power awning. You've got LED light strips in there. You've got LED backlit outside speakers as well. You got the leash latch to tie up your fur babies. Hopefully you don't leave them attached like they do in Vacation, but because that would be bad. Up here, you are going to have your pass-through storage. You've got dual motion sensor lights. You can see all the aluminum framing. You've got cable and power right here. And then this little thing is so you can run your cable and power outside here, so you can have an outside TV. Now your baggage door compartments for any storage compartment are going to be magnetic holdbacks and slam latches. And then next to that, you've got an outside kitchen. Now, this does not come with a cooktop of any sort, but you've got the sink, an extra light back there. I'm not seeing any power, which is weird. It's probably behind that refrigerator, but they do give you the little mini fridge, which is a very nice feature. And this is all the rolled steel countertop, so it's not gonna have any it's not gonna swell with any moisture or anything. You've got these ultra popular black glass entry doors, larger entry assist handle, and you've got the triple step MORryde stable steps. Those will flip up inside the door and have the easy adjust feet, and the wider top step with the Cherokee logo in there, laser etched into there. You are going to have the Westlake Lion's Head tires. Those are going to have a 5+2+1 tire warranty. So 5 years against defects, 2 years roadside assistance, and 12 months no questions asked replacement guarantee on your tires, which is really cool. Arctic Wolf does utilize the Juice Pack standard, so that's a 50-watt solar panel. Now we've upgraded that to 150 total watts with the 100-watt Juice Pack expansion kit. So I believe on this system you can have up to 500 watts up there without having to upgrade the charge controller, which is a pretty neat feature. All of your slide outs are going to be prepped for the Solera slide awning toppers. Slide toppers are not something we recommend, nor are they an option, so you can always do those aftermarket. You're going to have a propane quick connect back here on this rear corner in case you want to add an outside grill. All Arctic Wolves are going to be prepped for a rear ladder. They're no longer offering ladders as an option. You've got the rear camera up there too, which is a standard feature. And then you've got the 200-pound weight capacity rear cargo rack. So we come back over here, you've got your 50-amp service. Small little outside storage compartment, perfect for things like your city water hose and your power cord. Again, you've got the magnetic holdbacks and slam latches. Arctic Wolf does have the 4-point Lippert Components Ground Control 3.0 auto leveling system. So you've got 2 points of leveling up here and 2 points behind the rear axles. Now up here you are going to have all of your terminations. So that's where that is, and you've got 2 of them right here, which is kind of unique. I really like that, actually. And notice they're not underneath a slide out, which is kind of a neat feature. You've got a 6-gallon gas electric water heater with direct spark ignition, handy convenience light, back to your furnace, outside shower, and then right here you're going to have your freshwater, city water, black tank flush, and cable and satellite hookups to make hooking up a breeze. It's all in one location, which is really nice. Arctic Wolf does use 2-inch thick sidewalls and does have a fully enclosed and forced air heated underbelly, which is a very, very nice option. A lot of times when you get into these lighter weight fifth wheels, they have an 1.5-inch thick sidewall like a bumper pull. So this is going to have really, really good cold weather and hot weather camp ratings. Now they're not tested and approved or anything, but from what we've seen is they insulate very well. Alright guys, with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for the 2022 Arctic Wolf Model 327MB. Again, with this being a new floor plan, feel free to leave us some feedback down below and let us know what you think of it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Would you like to see something changed? Any feedback would be greatly appreciated. If you could do me a favor before you leave, hit that like button down below, and please feel free to hit that subscribe and notification bell. That helps you stay up to date with all of our new content we have coming out for you, with some really cool new floor plans too, like this 327 Arctic Wolf. At Custom RV, guys, we don't do any hidden dealer fees. We leave those up to the big box dealers, and we know that RVs are made for women, so men can go camping. With that being said, guys, we thank you very much for taking the time to watch our videos. We hope that you enjoyed. We hope to see you out on our lot very soon, or hear from you via phone or email, and have a wonderful rest of your day.